My skin gets really itchy. My nose somehow is both stuffed and runny at the same time.
Allergy season is now in full swing, but for those who suffer from them, it's been an ongoing ordeal for months.
This year, it does not seem to have stopped. It seems to have been from September all the way through to right now.
She's not entirely wrong. Aerobiology Research Laboratories, among the world's foremost experts in allergen forecasting, has been documenting notable changes in pollen levels, when it is released, and for how long.
We have one of the biggest databases of pollen and outdoor mold counts in the world. And in the last 15 years or so, we're definitely seeing a lot higher concentrations. It fluctuates up and down, but overall, the trend line dictates that we're having longer seasons with more pollen on average per year in Canada as a whole.
And why is that the case? Why are we having longer seasons? Why are the trees giving off more pollen? What's happening?
Trees love warm weather. The pollen loves warm weather. We're experiencing more warm weather here in Canada on average than we did, say, 25 years ago. So with more warm weather comes more pollen, higher concentrations, and a longer season.
The lab's director, Daniel Coates, adds that like last year, pollen levels began to rise earlier than usual this year as well.
Especially in Western Canada and British Columbia, they started with high levels pretty much right off the bat. Back in late January, early February. For the rest of Canada, though, we did get an early start in Ontario around early March, which is much sooner, about 2 weeks or so sooner than we usually see. Even in February, in some areas, like Windsor had some early starts this year, big time, compared to previous seasons.
Most common allergy symptoms can usually be managed with over-the-counter medications.
Some people would suggest you might start taking medication daily as the season starts to get out ahead of it. I don't think that's a bad idea necessarily, because most of these antihistamines are a do no harm. Okay. There's nothing really about being on them long term that's going to be a problem. If it's not working for you, that's a good time to see your doctor.
For those unsure of whether they have allergies or they're sick,
one good rule to remember is if it lasts longer than a week, it's probably not a cold. Most viral things resolve within a week. People with allergies, right, are miserable, not sick.
Yes, I would say that is completely an accurate statement.
Dilshad Burman, City News.